everyone, and thanks for joining us. We're in Traverse City, and we're talking drones at the moment. Christian Smith is with us. Interactive aerial, did I get that correct?
Yes, sir. Thanks, Vic, and thanks for having us today.
Yeah, this is very exciting. We've spent some time talking a little bit about this. Explain quickly what interactive aerial is.
Yeah, so Interactive Aerial is a drone manufacturing company. We started here in 2014 in the summer. Myself and my three business partners were in college, actually sophomores, and just realized the potential in the drone industry. So we build drones for internal and infrastructure inspections, focusing on the oil and gas industry, GPS-denied environments where it's hard to get connectivity from, and that's where most drones get their bases from. So we take GPS out of the equation and then do an infrastructure inspections inside like oil and gas tanks, inside cargo ships, inside big boiler tanks, things like that.
It's interesting because I never thought that that would be an application, because you always think of the great outdoors when you think of drones, right? So this is all internal stuff, which must demand a certain mastery of flying.
Yeah, well, we've got some awesome engineers that have done great work for us. And it's a niche market. There's not many people in this space yet, but there's a lot of value. Some of the bigger oil and gas chemical companies have really already found that value, and that's kind of why we've found our success so far is pairing up with some of those folks and doing some of those really high-level risk inspections. So they're usually putting people inside, hot chemical or oil storage tanks in the middle of the summer, the toxic and fumes. So we're hoping to remove inspectors from having to be inside, but we'll still need them to interpret the data and all that stuff too. So they'll still have jobs when we're done.
And the folks who worry about the economy in Michigan, you make them very happy. You're young, you're smart, and you're starting a business in Traverse City. And you're not going somewhere else like Chicago.
Right. Well, and I'm very honored to be on the Economic Development Board for Grand Traverse County, and that's a big initiative we're starting here. Is really we want to promote the manufacturing and technology here in the area, and hopefully we'll bring companies from around the nation and the world to locate here in Traverse City. So.
All right, let's talk a little bit about shared skies and making Traverse City the drone capital of Michigan. Explain all this.
Yep. So we believe we're already the unofficial drone capital in the state of Michigan, and we believe that the NMC, Northwestern Michigan College, they started a UAS education center there, and they're still in the top 15 in the nation for drone programs to actually get a degree in unmanned systems. So with them being here, we believe they've already kind of made it the unofficial headquarters, but because of that, we've had a handful of companies start here and base themselves here in Traverse City. So we banded all of us together along with NMC and then Michigan State University's Ag Tech program, and all of us together, we're creating this ecosystem of drones here in Traverse City, and hopefully reaches statewide and maybe even nationwide someday.
All right, let me ask you this. As a drone owner myself, my early analysis of the situation is that the man, otherwise known as the federal government, was trying to hold us all down. What's your view of that landscape?
So it's kind of split into two different landscapes. You have the hobbyists who do it for fun, and then you're getting into the commercial market. Right. And that, where the confusion lays is the gray area between. So are you doing it for a purpose, for hire, or are you just doing it for fun? Now, those rules are starting to split into two different paths, and that's where Shared Sky is hoping to bring some light to our local community, whether that's our law enforcement. We'll be talking with the Grand Traverse Sheriff's Office next week on getting them up to speed with drone laws and how the FAA views it, or kids in the classroom, people who own property here. That's obviously a privacy concern for a lot of our residents here, so we're hoping to shed some light on that.
Now, how long have you personally been flying drones?
I haven't been flying drones too long. I actually got my start in manned aviation in 8th grade, started flying planes before I was driving cars. Wow. Went to University of North Dakota for flight school and was going manned route. I was a United Airlines intern, and then ended up jumping on board with these guys in the drone world and have been loving it since. So.
Christian Smith, thank you very much for spending some time with us. Quickly, where can people on the internet find you?
www.sharedsky.org. We'll talk a little bit about our group, some PR we're hoping to add soon, and then join us as a member. So thanks.
Excellent.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. In Traverse City, Shared Skies. I'm Vic McCarty for My News 26.